becoming, not the one you've been. This is not just positive thinking. It's a form of inner dominance. You're telling your mind, this is who I am now, this is where I'm going, and nothing will stop me. You begin to condition your nervous system to expect success. You start behaving.
You see, this is what he's talking about. So like you start to, as we were saying earlier, you start to condition yourself, like play roles with yourself. Like, what am I going to do if I was in this position? I like to do that with myself too. Like, what I'd do if I was in this position? How that feeling? How would it feel if I was in this position? How would it feel if I was in this car? How would it feel if I was in this house? You know what I mean? Yeah. I get myself hyped up, I get myself pumped up so I can feel it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's not about seeing it, it's about feeling it first. Once you feel it, then it has to then it has to show it, then it has to manifest and it has to show itself, Right. So it's more about you have to feel it first. So I play those kind of roles all the time, but it's a good thing to do. You want to feel it and put yourself in that position of whatever it is that you aiming for, whatever it is that you want. Become that, you know what I mean? Become become that feeling first before it manifests on the outside. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
With that image, you begin to attract the people, the ideas, the resources, the opportunities to match that mental frequency. That's how powerful this is. The mistake most people make is they keep replaying the wrong movie in their minds. They keep seeing struggle, failure, betrayal, lack, and guess what happens? Their life becomes a carbon copy of that picture. You get what you expect, not what you want. So if you keep expecting life to be hard, if you keep imagining yourself stuck, broke, or tired, you will continue to live out that vision, not because the world is against you, but because you haven't chosen a new image. The moment you choose to upgrade the picture in your mind, you begin to upgrade your life. But you've got to be bold with your vision. You've got to dream bigger than your doubts. You've got to train your mind like a muscle every day, every morning, every night. You've got to close your eyes and see it. Not once, not sometimes, every single day. Because
I said in one of my last videos, one of the two things that we are always constantly battling with is doubt and fear. As he was saying here, is that your job is to have that dream or have that vision, and you got to protect it, because it's your outside circumstances, basically like things that you see on the outside is not going to agree. Other words, things from the outside is not probably going to give you evidence of things that you want as far as that vision is concerned. So you have to nurture that seed and try to get away from every doubt and all the fear as much as you can. So that's your work, is to always constantly try to keep yourself with positive aspects and thinking optimistic. So this is what you want to do to keep yourself, to keep nurturing that seed of that vision that you got mentally, just always want to just stay focused. And it's tough. It takes discipline. You got to constantly be on top of it. It's something that you got to constantly do every day. It's not like, you do it one time and then it's doubt and fear is going to go away. No, it's always going to be constantly be there. You just have to know how to navigate through it.
Yeah, and that's how I move about, because like you said, you gotta always, every day it's a battle. You always gotta, and to be honest, that will be going on in my head every day, every moment of the day. I just look around, I look at my surroundings, and I be like, I got this, I got this, I got this. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes self-talk is very important. Mm-hmm. Talk to yourself every day. I mean, we do it all the time, but what are you talking about though? What am I saying to myself?
It depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't want to be saying nothing crazy. You know what I mean? You want to be saying something that's going to be nurturing that seed once again. That is that visualization that you have, or that dream that you have. You want to constantly be trying to nurture that seed with something positive, some positive aspects, and some good affirmations is always good too. So you just want to keep nurturing that by all costs. And like I said, it's something that has to take discipline. It does take discipline, because it's not going to be a one-time deal that I got this and it's good. No, it's going to always constantly keep going, It's always going to be there. But eventually you're going to get the hang of it.